Hi, this video is going to be about the administration dropdown in the hamburger menu, this right here. So real quick, just get there by clicking the hamburger, and under my WebUV menu, this administration item right here, this one here. So in my administration, I'm going to cover these two items. Okay, so administration covers here. Let me pull this up real quick. So covers these two items: activity definition menus and menu maintenance. So this basically concentrates on the WebUV fluid framework, the user interface, and the presentation classes in the item. So let's go and show you what those do. Okay, so notice that on my notes real quick. Real summary. So in my notes, I have WebUV framework and WebUV framework business logic. So this has to do strictly with the new web infrastructure that we have in place in the new system. This right here is the setup menu, has to do with the business logic, with the current information that we have in the UVision system. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go here. This is all new. This has to do with the framework, the fluid framework, fluid. And you're probably going to see that name a lot on your links. And there's also even a database named Fluid as part of this framework. Okay. So activities menu. See, this will help the user that have access to this item here do minor adjustments or changes or edits to activity menus. What's an activity menu? An activity menu will be an activity menu. Anything you can do an activity on. This is an activity menu. This right here is an activity menu, right? Reporting. Just clicking here. Taking a little time. There it is. That is an activity menu. Okay, so let's go back to the hamburger menu. Back to the activity definition maintenance. Okay, let's make this a little bigger here. Okay, let's see if I can a little better here. Okay, so this is what the screen looks like. And to show you what we can do, I'm going to look for an activity screen and make just minor basic changes. So I'm going to go here and click on this system information menu. So see this pop-up window. So I'm going to make some changes to this window. Okay. Let me exit out of here. I'm going to find. I'm going to look for that window. Okay. I just happen to know that's the About View screen. Very familiar with that screen. This is one of the screens that gets updated as I compile the release package. So here it is. I found it. So I did a search. I did a find, right? And I knew the activity name, so it was easy for me to type the name, and it just like any lookup, right? It finds your whatever's closer to what you're looking for, and they're listed here. You can see that there's types, there's keys, there's the activity label, there's this short description in the types of activities. And well, I'll show you the types in here in a minute. So I clicked on this thing, and here it is. So, and it populated the screen. This is a very basic screen, so there's not much to it, but it has enough to kind of describe you what this setup does. So all those items have been pre-programmed by the programmers. This is just a utility to help you make minor changes. Minor changes like, see this description? Okay, that description is right here on the top of my pop-up window here, description. And I can actually change that from here. Um, Here, let me close that. Uh, and it has, well, my activity is just telling me that, okay, the type is key type is the system, so it's related to the system. There's no key in here. Activity label, that's what this call within the system. Description, this is the description. Under details, I have configuration. So this is configured as a pop-up window. Service, this is the exact location on my program. And a tap tool type icon that this thing is using. And then there's another tab, UI definition. So this is a JavaScript. It actually lets you see the JavaScript behind this program. And I can actually, I'm in edit view, so I can actually make changes here and also changed it. So like, let's open this thing. Okay, see if I move this over to this side. Now let's pay attention to this JavaScript. See where it says title here next to the title in quotes. I have the word WebUV. See, that's what this is here, WebUV. So I'm going to make two changes. I'm going to make a change to the WebUV. I'm going to make a change to the title of the pop-up window here. Okay. So let's go there. I'm going to say dash 2018. And I'm also going to go here, dash 2018. Okay. And once I made my changes, I'm going to go ahead and click save. Okay, so it's saved. Now if I go and click over here under my system information, see now I have the new label. New label there, new label right there. Okay, so this helps me change, make slightly changes like those, like label changes or location of a label in a window without calling a programmer and ask them to make the change. So this makes the system custom, right? You can customize it, and it saves the information, of course, in the folders that Sony had already talked about on one of the first classes. Right, like that file that I was just edited is in my OpenEdge folder, UVision activity menu. There it is. That's my file. This is the programs that relate to that screen. So this is like making changes on the fly and make them available to the user right away. Now let me close that. Let me go into, so that's basically what activity definition maintenance is. It's a screen, a setup screen where you can make changes like the one we just did to activity screens. Now we're going to open this one, menu maintenance. Okay, the menu maintenance looks slightly different. Let me go ahead. I want to click find. I'm not going to specify. I'm just going to hit find. If I do that, it's just going to give me everything that there's out there. And the screens, all the different menu types will show up on this side. And if I click one of them, it'll make them available. And the items that are not protected, like this one here, I can change. Right. Okay. So let's do. I'm going to rearrange this so that is easy to show you. Let's do group by parent. Okay. Okay, so this is all the parents we have, all the parent menus that we have. We have the ones that have no parent, which are basically the dashboard menus. See, this is my billing, customer care. That means this customer care, billing, meter payment, reporting, work order dashes. That's those right here. Those right here. So there's no parent on those. When I say parent, I'm talking about, let's see, what's under here, under this menu. Okay, so, and let's see, I resetted my parent. Okay, search my parent. Okay, back to the same sorting. So system menu, parent, there's two items. remember a while ago I changed the about view, this item here, that screen. Okay, that is a child system menu. We have activities and menus, tool, activity definition, and main menu. We have administration menus, administration, and two menus, activity menus and task scheduler. Now, when we look at administration parent menus, we are talking about this right here. Activity menus, task scheduler. See that? Parent, child. Okay, what else we have here? Customer care. So within customer care, we have a lot of child menus in customer care, and some of them might look familiar. See, like account type maintenance, bank draft maintenance, call reason note heading, customer note category. What else we have? Exports. Exports. That is in here. Exports under utility. Where do you have it? Exports right there. Exports. We have main menu, main menus, mass menus, meter inventory menus, and we have the samples menus. Okay. So one useful feature of this menu maintenance is to rearrange your menus. Let's see. Let me regroup. Let's ungroup this. See the sort? Every menu item has a sort. Well, that sort, by changing the sort number, can change the place on my menu. So customer care here. Let's look at customer care. Customer care dash S02. Billing is 10. So I could easily add another item between those two if I name it 5, right? So that's the idea, moving or rearranging. So that's why you don't see them in consecutive order. There's gaps in between because there's room to add more items in between. The ones that don't have are part of the system branch. Well, they're those right here. This has its own little menu item, system menu right here. System menu. Those two have their own numbering. So basically, that's one of the main features: rearranging menus. I'm going to conclude this video. It took me a little longer than expected. Thank you. And now, next video, I will talk about the next item here. Cover those two. I'm going to cover task scheduler on the next menu. In the next video, I'm sorry. Thank you.